Hello everyone. In this session we will talk about TS tag. There is a tag related to TreeShade TS, and it enables you to insert in text files or HTML files. So the server interpret it and execute before sending the request to the client. As a quick introduction, we are talking about software called TreeShade. I have been developing this software over a decade, and it's totally free and open source. You can install from exchange.adobe.com. From Creative Cloud, search for TreeShade. Because it works also as an extension for Adobe Creative Cloud, especially Adobe InDesign and Adobe Bridge. In addition to that, it have features related to Photoshop. Enables you to generate markup automatically in background related to the layout. So the software in general have three parts: local server, Node.js server, represented by main.js. You can install Node.js from Google, it's free, and execute this main.js. And here I have a service called ngrok to connect the local server to the internet. Here I have a specific URL, so I pay yearly about $95 for subscription. But if you want random domains, it's free. This is the first part. The second part is extension for InDesign through two menus, TreeShade and Live Snippet. And InDesign part related to connecting the content to the document and communicate with Adobe Bridge. The third part, which represented by startup script, copied automatically to startup folder. And when you start Adobe Bridge, it's executed and you will have TreeShade menu. And here this extension is crucial part because Adobe Bridge scans the files and trace any modification, forging relations between them, between Adobe InDesign documents and links, and trace also the copying actions and make connection between the copied new file and the old one, the original one. And these relations used to making content management and asset management. So after this quick introduction, let's start in our subject, which is TS tag and how you can use its types. At first, after installing TreeShade, TreeShade will ask you to create root folder for your project. Here I have created this folder, TRSD, in the partition. Then TreeShade will create a folder, workshop. Inside this folder, you're supposed to put your project files and edit them. So let's create folder here in Adobe Bridge inside workshop. Let's name demo, and let's open the folder. Now after installing TreeShade, you will have this command new. This command shortcut for template files, so you can click any command to copy the file that this command represents to the current folder here, and you can add more files in the specific folder. In that specific folder you will find inside workshop, it's inside initial folder, then a new. There is a folder called new inside initial after installing TreeShade and determining the root folder. And these files installed with TreeShade. So click here, data ts underscore key, to set up the online form to be ready to reveal online. So execute this command to make a copy of this file. The special in this file, this flag ts underscore key, where the server look for this flag to determine that this file is for settings. And inside this file there is settings for submitting buttons and where to produce the modification, because you can modify in different folders, not only the current folder. Click OK. Now if you double click this text file, TreeShade will ask you to open online form, but of course you need to be assured that your server is on. You executed this file main.js, and at least you need to open the domain once. So TreeShade register the location of your domain. Click yes here, and the browser will open the project folder. Here the domain name, and here the relative path to your project. Now it's empty, nothing inside. So let's create a folder called data. Now inside data, any file you put now in the project will be revealed here, despite its location, directly inside demo or inside the data. So let's put inside data to text file. I selected the plain from a new command to create text file, and a new plain. Let's write paragraph. Okay, now if we refresh the online form, the text files will be revealed as text area fields, so the end user can update the content here. This content can be placed inside a design document through live snippet. So when the end user updates the content, the server requests from Adobe InDesign to auto export a new PDF by opening the document, exporting new PDF, and closing the document. All that in background without a graphic designer involving. Now we will not talk about InDesign. We will talk about HTML files. So also from TreeShade menu, let's select a new index. This will create index.html file, and the file have basic syntax. Now if we refresh the online form, the index will reveal these two buttons. One, open the page in the same tab. On the right, the preview, and here the content. Now the content is not connected to index.html. It's static. These display exactly what inside the HTML. But you can open index. Let's open in VS Code. Okay, now you can use TS tag to insert dynamic content where the server bears the tag before sending the HTML file to the client. Like here, let's write TS tag, TS. Okay. TS TreeShade, abbreviation of TreeShade. Now here we need to write the relative path from index file, from the HTML file to the target file or files, because you can place list of files. And you can do that using regex, regular expression in the relative path. Here inside data folder, let's see to know, because this is the file index.html, and here beside index, inside data, we have title.txt. So here, let's put here like beside. Okay. So here we write data, then title, and no need to complete the name. You can just write T, because there is only one file start with T. Then dot plus the remaining of the file. Okay, let's save. Now if we close the preview of the web page and open again, you will see that the relative path displayed here, because we didn't write the right type of TS tag. Here, because we didn't write the right type, it just display the path. So here you need to open and close and right place inside the angles bracket tag without closing at the end of TS tag to determine the type of TS tag. This is the first type, place, to place the content of the file. Let's save, and now let's close and open again. See some text. Now the text here in title appears on the HTML page. you can open the HTML page in separated path, in separated URL, and here you can send the URL for a variety of using to connect to data, to make a website, complete website. Like here I have created a website for Dar al-Watan, where I am working, where you can edit the content by clicking here, reveal, to go to the content. And here bilingual, have two language, Arabic and English. And when you when you add a new field here, the Arabic and English automatically added together. So like here, product, gallery, title, here you can add a new item. When you add, you can write the number and the unit here, and then the paragraph. And here for submitting, this submit copy the development server to the final server, so it will be public. And here open the web page. This is the web page, two language, English and Arabic. This built entirely by TreeShade. So let's go back to our project, demo project. Here we placed the text of title. This is the title. Update. See, it's changed here. It's automatically changed when the HTML file loaded by the server. So the parsing action committed exactly before sending the HTML file to the client. Now let's add another type, which is the image URL. Let's copy any photo and let's put here. Let's name tablet. Okay. Now you can place the image here inside main. Let's copy the same TS tag. And here you need to change place to URL. So the tag place the image URL. And here instead of T, now we have two files have the letter T, tablet and title. So we need to complete the name, title, and here tablet. Now if we refresh, save, now the image will not be displayed, but its URL will be displayed. So we need to put the same tag inside the source of an image. So just cut this. Let's write image source, and here comes. Maybe here we could format the colors, because it's not in the syntax of HTML or JavaScript to put tags inside the quotation marks as a string. But ignore that. I don't know if you can change the format, but it's right here, wait. And here let's write 30 or 50%, and close. Now let's refresh. We don't need to update content because the image already exists. Just we need to close and open the index file. Close and open to reload again. See, now the image burst before sending the HTML. So we have image tag completed with the URL inside the source property. So we have now two types: a place for text files, and here URL to retrieve the URL of the image. Here the TS tag for placing the text inside each one tag, and here inside the source of the image. There is tag also for QR that produce QR. It's an output TS tag. And also there is a tag for download image from URL. There are a tag for function. Instead of URL, you write function to execute a function inside the file. And also WhatsApp to send WhatsApp message. And email, there is email tag to send email. All these output tags can be inserted inside HTML to be executed on GET request, or inside the text files to be executed on submitting when you submit the online form. So let's try QR code. So here a new text, because this text file for executing TS tag, let's name the file something related to execute, like produce, or let's name produce QR, and let's make the text file hidden in the online form by adding ts_htn hidden, because if we don't write this, the content of this text file, the command ts tag command, will be revealed on the online form, and we don't need the end user to modify. So write ts hidden, because here when you refresh the online form, you have paragraph, you have title, you have tablet for the image, but the new field produce QRTS underscore hidden HDN. It's not shown in the form. Also, it exists, it's loaded, and it will be executed when you submit. Let's see if you remove TS underscore hidden and refresh. You see, it's revealed here, and we don't want to reveal here because it will have the syntax, coding syntax for executing, not for end user. So here, let's write the command. At first, we need to load the text file that we want to convert to QR using TS tag. And here, let's write the relative path. Now, let's say that we want to use to convert the title to QR. So we need to write title here, exactly because title beside the produce QR. So we don't want to write data, just title dot plus, and here we want to place, but here at first we want to write ID to save the content inside a variable instead of placing here ID QR or any text you want. And here in the second line we want to write the output TS tag. So here at the end write QR, capital letters or small letters, no problem. And here the relative path to exporting the SVG file. So dot slash QR, let's name QR dot SVG. Okay, that's it. But I forget to include the ID. You need to write the same ID again to match the input with output. Okay, that's it. Now let's refresh. This is the title, this is the new title. See here, produce QR revealed here. I don't want to see this, so I forget to hide again. So produce QR, add at the end TS underscore HTN to hide the field in the online form. Let's reload the page. So the text file here, it's loaded actually on this form, but it's hidden because it has executing command. This is the new title. Okay, this is the new title, and let's click update. See here now, a new QR produced. So this file, these TS tags executed on submitting, where the first tag read the text file title and save in ID QR, and the second tag take this variable and export to qr.svg. Okay, that's it. Here we have three types of TS tags. We have place for text files, we have QR for output, and in the index we have URL to load the image. URL, instead of placing the text file, it places the URL of the file that you specified here in this relative path. And this path have regex, regular expression, because you can retrieve a list of files, not only one file, to make dynamic content. Like here in this practical example, I have a complete website built using TreeShade, where the content customized to fit with the content structure. Okay, that's it. Don't hesitate to try the software, it's totally free, and ask any question about installing or using it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.